Hello and welcome back to another week of Sambo iRacing. Now we're back in the Ferrari 296 Challenge at Indy Road Course, but the bonus is I'm not doing the driving, it's Johnny Lutsu, 10.5k rated driver, top bloke, and one of the best driver coaches on the sim. So if you want to check him out, link in the description, lutsudriverperformance.com. Do check him out, he's well worthwhile. Anyway, as always, it's going to be a hot lap, then breakdown, then back in the cockpit one final time with the driving line on. Any questions, let me know in the comments. Let's start the hot lap. Right, let's go. So we're smashing it down the main straight, looking for just after the 700 meters, which shows you how small these brake discs are. Hold it, hold it, hold it, all the way down, keeping third gear, just clipping that corner, back on the gas. Now we're doing a big lift through turn 2, back on the gas again. Got to be really patient with the car. Over to the left-hand side, lightly on the brakes, only up to about 40%, trail that off into third gear, cutting the corner. Now, little kick of oversteer on exit there. We're going to totally ignore the second apex there of the chicane. Heading back over to the right-hand side. And once again, I'm going to be braking really early at around just after the 600 meter mark. Briefly braking up to about 90% down to third gear on the gas. Just going to do a lift through 8. Back on the gas again. And a tiny little dab on the brakes and lift through 9. Same again through 10. Cutting the corner. Get away with quite a lot through there. Nice wide entry into turn 11. And it is possible to do it flat, but we're braking well ahead of the markers on the left-hand side. I'll slow it all down, show you whereabouts. Nice wide entry again here into 13. Long trail off, back on the gas in third gear. And now as we go through 14, even that needs a lift. And look at Johnny fighting with the car for grip there so he doesn't run into this exit wall. And over and across the line in a 1:22.8. Right, we will do the breakdown lap now. Right, breakdown. So, the first braking marker, looking on the left-hand side. So we've got the 800, 700, etc., etc. So we're going to start braking. There we go. Just as we are going past the 700. So he brakes quite hard, originally up to 87%, as you can see that. Holds it, holds it, holds it. So it's a gradual lessening, but he is still keeping an awful lot of brake pressure on there. If you've got a 200 kilo load cell like myself, this is a great workout for your left leg. Trails it off down to the apex. So as he's crossing the apex, still trailing it off, then gets on the gas in third gear, and now just a lift through turn 2, making sure your left-hand tires are on the rumble strip. So the next braking marker is going to do a full lift as we come to the end of the rumble strip on the right-hand side. And then it's as he's halfway across the track, he starts getting on the gas, aiming for the exit, or sorry, aiming for a really wide entry into turn 4. And really cutting that corner. So the right-hand tires are just clipping the grass here. And look how much you can cut the second apex here of turn 6. Right, counting down on the right-hand side again. It's going to be just after the 600 meters. So as you can see, we're just passing. That's the 600 there on the top right of your screen. Just starting to get on the gas now. Again, braking up to about 90%, trying to avoid the ABS as much as possible in this car. And once again, getting on the gas at the apex. Now he's just going to do a lift to get through the second part here in turn 8. And again, picking up on the gas at the apex, cutting the corner. And now a tiny little dab on the brakes before picking up the gas once again in turn 9. And a nice wide entry into turn 10. And again, not braking too hard, just up to about 15%. Getting really back on the gas, cutting the corner through turn 10 on the right-hand side. Nice wide entry into 11, which he takes flat. But this is the tricky one to try and find the braking markers. Now, in most cars, you're usually braking somewhere between the 300 and the 200. But in this car, as I say, since it's got basically brake disc the size of a 10-cent piece, you're looking to brake a lot earlier. So from where we are now, basically halfway between where we are now and the 300, just see a slightly darker patch when you're actually on a monitor, and that's where he's going to start braking, as you can see. So now he's on the brakes, up to 80%, holding it, starts turning in at the 100, trails that off, keeps it in third gear, and as you can see now at the apex, trailed off beautifully. Back on the gas, and again, just being patient with that right foot, wanting to get to the entrance of turn 13, so nice wide entrance. On the brakes up to about 40%, long trail off, picking back up on the gas on the apex. Now goes nice and wide before having to do a lift here through 14, and now back up to 100%. And do be careful on exit here, it is a little bit slippy in this car. And over and across the line. So we've got one final version coming up next with the driving line on without me talking. Enjoy. Or don't.